How's it going, guys? Thomas Raven back again for another video, and in this one, what do we have here? Oh my god, what does that say on the top? Does that say Ibanez? Yes, it does. This is an Ibanez ICHI10 headless guitar. It's so shockingly weird to say Ibanez headless guitar. It's just super weird and crazy cool that they decided to start doing these, and I'm surprised that this guitar got here so early. So let's review it, and like normal, we'll start off by looking at the specs. So for anybody that didn't know already, this is an Ibanez ICHI10 guitar. This is a signature model for Ichika Nito. He's a YouTube guitarist predominantly and has music all over streaming platforms, and he is just insanely talented, insanely good at what he does, and just a absolute master of this instrument, as well as several others that I've seen him play on his channel. And Ibanez gave him a signature guitar, the first headless signature guitar that they have ever done. And I ordered this back in July, probably. So before I moved into my new house and I was still living in my old apartment, I ordered this guitar like relatively shortly after it came out, and I was not expecting it to come in until like January of next year. I was wholly expecting that I was going to be waiting for this guitar to come in. But then a box showed up at my roommate's parents' place, because that's where I was shipping my guitars before, back when I was living in my apartment, because I didn't trust people to not steal my pretty instruments. So box showed up, I was like, have no idea what this is, and it turned out to be this. So yeah, let's talk about some of the specs and what this guitar is all about. Alright, so in regards to the specs, we have a bird's eye roasted maple fretboard with a Babinga and maple 3-piece neck. We have a Niato body with a vintage matte white sort of finish to it, white pick guard, and these really cool sort of brushed chrome looking R1 pickups. They're Ibanez branded. Our Ibanez is also doing, you know, their sort of own proprietary hardware for the bridges and the nut pieces. The gold Jescar frets. I don't know if that'll pick up on camera super well. Obviously I'll have to do some nice B-roll for you guys, but the frets are in fact gold. And at first I was really kind of worried that how that would look compared to the chrome hardware everywhere else, as well as, like, you know, the pickups being that sort of brushed chrome. But it looks great. I mean, I think it actually really complements the sort of roasted maple fretboard. We also have some glow-in-the-dark side dots. And for the electronics, other than the pickups, we have a traditional volume, tones down here, volume, tone, and a 5-way selector switch. It is really hard to do that while looking in the camera. But what makes this really interesting is this sort of mini toggle switch down here, which gives you a lot of really cool pickup combinations. So I believe in total there are 8 different possible pickup configurations, and let's talk about every single one of them. So Ibanez labels this switch as an alter switch, and essentially it's just a 2-position switch to turn the alter either on or off. And so in your off position, you have your normal sort of 5-way Strat configuration. You have just bridge and middle and neck, and just the neck. But when you turn the alter switch on, you have the bridge and middle in series. Second position is same second position, just middle and bridge The middle position now becomes bridge and neck, like a traditional sort of Telecaster kind of layout. Fourth position again is just neck and middle, and then the fifth position is the neck and middle in series. So you get Strat, Telecaster, and kind of Les Paul-y kind of humbucker tones all in one guitar, and this guitar looks nothing like any of those three guitars I've just described. So my thoughts on this guitar is that I love it. I think it's a lot of fun to play. I really like just every aspect about its design, but it did come with one major, strikingly bad like QC issue, and I'm surprised that this one made it through. So again, I'll be shooting some B-roll with this guitar, but on the back of the neck, right here, there was a crack. There was a crack in the neck on a brand new guitar, fresh from Ibanez. And it's not huge or anything like that. You can't like fit a fingernail in there or anything like that. But you know, it is kind of disappointing when you spend $1,000 on a guitar and it comes with a cracked neck. Whether or not the crack is, you know, something that makes it non-functioning is one thing, but the fact that it's there at all is kind of disappointing. So granted, this is under warranty, so I can probably go get it fixed or replaced. You know, it's not really bothering me. I can't really feel it while I'm playing, but it is just something good to note. I also did order this from American Music Supply, so I did hit them up and they sent me back some money to make sure that, you know, I was still satisfied with my purchase. That being said, they did give me the option to return it for a replacement, but that replacement wouldn't arrive at my door until July of 2022. So I said, just, you know, give me a partial refund, and, you know, if it becomes an issue, I can probably send it off to Ibanez to have them look at it since it is under warranty. But other than that, this guitar is very well done. There is a little bit of tooling marks around the fret ends, which is mostly just aesthetic. It's not something you can feel at all. The frets are perfect. They're nice and shiny. They look immaculately crowned and polished. And every other aspect of the guitar is really nice. It's just that one thing that I thought was so egregious that it definitely was worth mentioning for this review. So this is the Ibanez ICHI10 headless guitar. I think this is probably going to become one of my new favorites that I'm gonna just start using a lot, just because of how versatile it is and how much I have enjoyed playing it. And let's see how it sounds in a full band mix now. At the start of the video, I did a quick sort of Ichika style inspired sort of riff, and I hope you guys enjoyed that, because that was really hard for me to do. Yeah, let's see how it sounds alongside drums and bass and everything like that for a full mix, and I hope to see you guys in the next one. Peace.